Hey everybody, thanks for being here. This week we're trolling on the California Delta for a striped bass catch and cook.
Brought to you by Corning Ford, Procure, Clacker Craft, P-Line, Max Lure, Fishfield, Brad's Fishing, Valley Marine, Ole's Fishing Charters, and Fishang Products.
Now, if you want to learn how to catch more fish, stay tuned. I'm Justin Wolf and this is Angler West Television.
The spring striper run is on, and we're trolling the Delta with Steve Sidhu, Mario Castillo, and Mark Wilson. We're being guided by Chris Ditter.
So we just started trolling, and we're over here on the Sac River side. We're going to start out with shallow divers. We had a pretty good bite here. I mean, these fish are moving in and out. So we're going to cruise through here first, see what we can find, and then move around from here. So this year we've had a lot of grass in the water with the that last storm that we had come in 4 weeks ago. You know, the snow is melting fast with this 90-degree weather, and the rivers are really full. So, you know, on that high tide, it brings everything in from the banks and right into the rivers. So we've been dealing with a lot of grassy areas. So it's been kind of a pain. Some areas you want to fish, but you just can't. It's too much grass in the water. So we'll be dealing with that quite a bit today.
Shallow runner. It'll run about 5 feet, and I think we're in about 7 feet of water right now, so I'm gonna get her out.
We're early on the tide yet. The bottom of the tide has been the best bite, and I'm watching a rod right now. Let's get this one. Anyway, bottom of the tide has been better around here. We're gonna probably get more action when the tide slows down. That's been the typical bite on this west bank here. Little delta smelt or a shad pop in the water there. These fish have tails. Yes, they do move around a lot, and this is the spawning season. It's early. These fish are coming up into the system, and they're holed sometimes, or otherwise they go right on through and they head on to the upper rivers. So actually we're starting to see some squirting males down here. We're seeing some females that are getting ripe. So some of the spawn are going to start early right here, and that's what we're targeting. But we still have the other fish that are immature that are coming through the system, and they're here one day and gone the next.
Like Mark was saying, that's why it's important to move around. You know, sometimes we cover a lot of water. We could be over by Antioch, we could be up by Isle 10, or here on the West Bank, and everything in between. You know, there's days you just got to cover your spots. We were out yesterday. As soon as we put in the water, it was just one after another. We hit the fish, timed them right. But today, you know, we plan on hunting these fish down, so I anticipate that we're going to cover some water until we find them.
There you go.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sometimes it makes a difference. You raise the rod up too high, it lifts the lure out of the strike zone. Drop it down, adjust the line back a little further or a little shorter. We're going to target fish that are close to the bottom, whatever lures we're using. We go deep divers, we're going to be targeting probably anywhere from 11 to 15 feet. Shallow, 6 to 8 feet.
All these are at different levels, but on the inside, you always want it down low.
The speeds are pretty important fishing, and a lot of times what I do, especially with the deep divers, I look at the rod, the action that I'm getting out of my rods. That'll determine my speeds. But when I'm going with the tide, I'm always going to go pretty, you know, a lot faster. It can be anywhere from 3.5 to 5.5, sometimes 6. You know, going against it, you know, you're going to go slower. Maybe 3.5 to 4.7 miles an hour. And I'll vary the speeds because sometimes they want it a little faster. Other times they don't care. But I'll keep moving my speeds around so I find what speed they're going to want to bite on.
What did I tell you, huh?
Slow down, just slow it down.
It is. It only slows down so fast.
Oh, this is a big one. Of course, I always say that. This is a big one.
Nice, Steve. Good job back there, buddy. Good job.
Give me that rod.
He's not ready. Hey, somebody.
We got you.
No, we're good. I'm at 90. I'm at 80 feet right now.
That's good. He's staying out there on you. That's good.
Relax. He's coming in now. He's under the boat. I'm trying to get him away from the. Don't pull on that, please. No, don't pull on that. This is a big one.
Let me see the tip.
Ooh. Yeah, just lift it up, Steve. Kind of bring it back if you can. Disconnect it.
There we go.
Oh, perfect. Good job, Mario. Good job, Steve.
She's not ready. She's not ready. She's not ready. She's not ready.
Nice healthy fish right out of the bay.
She's not ready, Captain. Just hold on, hang on. She's got a bad attitude.
Oh, get down, get down. Oh man, he's a fighter.
Bad attitude. There you go.
All right, good start.
Dude, nice. Good job, guys. Good job.
Welcome back to the California Delta. I'm Justin Wolf. We're trolling minnow baits for spring run striped bass, hoping to catch limits of 2 fish each of eater-sized fish. And so far, we're off to a good start.
So that's a pretty good fish right there. It looks, like a nice healthy fish right out of the bay. Had a good attitude on him, put up a really good fight. A lot of fish we've been catching this year have just been kind of slapping at it. You have one hook in their mouth or they just pop off. But this fish gave us a good fight.
We got the first hit along the rock wall we call down here, and it looks like now it's not milking. It might be about a 6-pound female. Looking at the belly, it's pretty ripe. So good going there, Steve.
Thank you, sir.
What we're using today is a shallow running Yozuris. P-line is another. Angry Eye is a good lure to use, the old bombers and everything, but we're using a little shallow run. It's about 5.5 inch with a worm tail that tightens up the action of the lure. And we're running these back anywhere between 90 and 120 feet and trying to target that 6 to 8 foot of water. And that's close to the bottom where the fish are. We're in close to the weed lines, the rocks, pretty shallow.
Oh, I love bone.
As far as colors, it is a big deal. I think it was Monday we were out here fishing. They just wanted the red and white, tipped with a pink or white worm. And then we went out fishing the next day, and they wouldn't touch the red and white. So we switched it up to the chartreuse, black dots, and a clown color. Yesterday we had the mackerel, the bone, and a variety of different colors out, and they were just attacking everything. But some days, you really want to pay attention to what color they're biting on, because that helped us out Monday.
Colors of the lures sometimes doesn't make a difference, and sometimes it does. From day to day, we'll come down here and start running what we call the clown, or the rainbow trout, or candy. There's all different color manufacturers slap the names on. And then we add our little green weenie and other names. Some of the other people just don't understand what we're using, but those fish will hit one day, they'll like one color, next day they might like another. Is it the color? Is it the action? We don't know for sure. Wormtails, we put different wormtails on there in colors. Pink, white, chartreuse, black. Switch around till you find out what the fish want and then use it. We have our various pet names for locations, and this place here is called Fisherman's Point, and there's a little point of clay bank that comes out, and there's undulations up and down, and a lot of times the stripers will hold on that, and we're going across it right now. You'll see fish on the depth finder sometimes, and you go through there and they just don't want to bite. They turn around and go a different direction, they may bite. Sometimes you don't see the fish and you get bit. So it's just, we're looking around, trying to find some fish, and the real indication is what's going to hit on those lures. That's the indicator.
Yeah, sea lion's right out there. He'll be coming up right here.
The sea lions are in here thick. Some people don't like that. I do, because that tells me there's a lot of fish around. And it seems to be that they know when you get that big one on, because they'll come in and snatch it up from you pretty quickly. I fortunately have not lost a lot of fish due to sea lions. I've lost a few, but I'll tell you what, they're highly intelligent. If you get a little 17-incher, they don't care. You get that nice 5, 6, 8 pounder, it's out of here. She's got it.
Fish on. Slow it down. Hey,
That's
Mara,
a good one.
Here, Mara,
That's
take
a
this.
good one.
Take this. It's a big one.
I'll reel it in.
Oh, man.
Inside rod.
It's coming in. That's
Watch those pilings, Steve. Keep them out of the pilings if you can.
It's that bone color, Chris, that you wanted.
Give me a line.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you putting that out.
30 feet. He's
Okay.
coming in. It's fast. It's a little guy.
All right, little guy.
That's a keeper. But it's a. Oh yeah, she just woke up.
You want me to tune about him, or you want?
Let's see here. That's a keeper. I can tune about him.
Let's see how good he's hooked.
He's hooked pretty good.
Let's see.
But it's a keeper. It's a good 4-pounder.
Oh yeah, he choked it pretty good. Let me see that.
All right, Kevin.
He choked it pretty good.
Look at that. That's nice.
How many rods we got working?
Oh,
We got 3 rods working. We got
3?
Swallowed it.
Oh yeah, they're.
That bone color that picked up yesterday.
Here you go, Steve. Good job, buddy. He's bleeding. He choked that thing.
Have to dig on that.
Yeah, that bone color, I'm telling you, as soon as we put it out yesterday, they were chewing on it.
We're going back to the California Delta for some more striper fishing, but first, here's your Fishfield tackle connection. Now, when you're trolling for stripers, you're going to need a variety of lures, both deep diving and shallow diving, and Fishfield has a great selection of lots of different types of lures from different companies, including Yozuri. And also, one of the most valuable tools you can have for striper fishing, or lots of different types of fishing, is this Fishfield Scale Force gripper. It'll help you get control of the fish, and also it comes with a handy built-in scale, mechanical scale. It's going to give you a really good idea of how much your big fish weighs. Now, let's go back to the California Delta and see if we can't catch some more striped bass.
Good fish.
Mario, I'm over the top of you.
Okay, I got 80 feet, so I'll
Trying to stay so we're not tangled here. Steve, take this and get it out of the way so we don't tangle.
Is he waking up on you, Mario?
Oh yeah, that's a good fish.
We got the net coming.
All right, there he is. He's barely hooked too.
Oh, he's a good one. He's a good one.
All right.
He's a good one. Good job, Mario. Captain CD's getting us on him.
Oh, that's a nice one, guys. You can see why it's important sometimes to throw out a variety of colors, because we've been hit on 3 different colors. You know, yesterday we put the bone out right away, it got hit. Same thing here, we just put it out and it got bit. The red white with the pink worm, that one's been doing really well for us. So having different colors out at times is important.
A lot of trout fishermen, they like low light conditions. Stripers, it doesn't make any difference. They'll bite in the dark, they'll bite in the midday and in between. But down here, they're really tide related. And the outgoing tide has been the best over the last few years where we're fishing right now. And I think we have some new fish coming in. It looks like they're in the spawning mood, they're milking. And we're catching them right now early morning, and it'll probably bite will go all through the day.
Yeah, I got some Procure crawfish on this one right here. See all that?
12.
And I got it on this chartreuse and orange one too.
It's funny that Steve just brought that up, because it made me think about what I see all the time. You know, we always know what these fish are eating because we fillet tons of fish throughout the season. And the number one thing year after year that's in their stomach is crawfish, especially when they're done spawning. They love that little protein snack. Matter of fact, the fish we caught yesterday, his stomach was fully exploded. When I opened him up, the crawfish were just busted out. So that's a really good scent. Lure colors too as well. That's just a really good thing to have down here.
What's this one?
Get it, Steve.
It's a big one.
Oh.
It's a big one. Mark.
No, you guys go ahead.
You
Mario, take it.
It's a big one.
You bring it in, Captain.
All right,
We'll
here,
clear these
go over
lines.
this.
We'll
Yep.
clear these lines.
He's coming right at me. He's right here, guys. Who's got the net? Somebody.
I got it.
Our fish is right here. Guess what color? Red and white.
Yeah, you were right. I put that one.
Come on, get the net. Let's go.
The struggle
Come on.
is real.
There he is. He's right there.
All right, we're
Take
coming
your time, Captain.
No,
Take
he's
your
ready
time,
to go.
Captain. Take your time, Captain. Oh, that's a baby, man. You sure you want to keep that
He's ready
thing?
to go.
Oh, no,
That's a beauty.
That's a good eater.
That's a good eater.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, all rods are in. We'll go right back up. Go through the same thing.
About
That
a
was
20-inch fish.
You're right, Captain. I like this color because when he wants me to put it down real low, it looks like a little crawdad. Yeah.
Trap.
Got him. Yep.
Shout, hey, talk to me, little guy.
Yeah, he's a little.
Okay, I'm gonna keep kind of going.
Fishing. Just keep fishing. He's a water skiing right now.
All right, we're gonna slow down a little bit, Mark.
Oh, it's a rainbow trout. Look at this. This is steelhead.
It's a steelhead.
It's a steelhead. Look at that.
Oh, that's a beauty, dude. Look
she's
at that.
Beautiful.
Oh,
man.
isn't that pretty cool?
Oh man, she's beautiful.
That's a hatchery fish too. He has no adipose fin.
Yeah, that is.
That is a beauty.
Hey, let me get
Steelhead, you can catch salmon, you can snag sturgeon, you can get squawfish, you can get striper. There's a menagerie of fish down there you got a chance at. Just dragging them along right now.
That's a big one.
The way he feels is probably about another 45 pounder. 4 to 5 pounds.
I'm excited.
Get right in there.
Trying to steal my worm. You see that?
Good job.
It's still in the net.
Oh, look at that
look
little
at
guy, bonus.
What's
No
happening?
way. Are you kidding me?
What's happening there?
Hey.
That one was on the
He was,
other hook.
no kidding.
He was eating that one.
That's what you call a
Oh,
double
man.
right there, huh?
Hey, you know,
Look at that.
Mark, you do the.
Oh.
That's amazing. That was a
That's a
double.
true double.
That's funny, man.
That's what 40 years experience gets you right there.
Yeah, that's it.
We've done well early, but the bite has slowed, so we'll make the run over to the San Joaquin looking for shallow feeding striped bass.
They hug the shoreline a lot because of the bait fish and crawdads that are in around the Tule.
Yeah.
Got a hookup out here on the San Joaquin. We're going to clear the rods and I'm going to get up there and yeah, this fish got a little more pull to it.
That's what I was saying. This is where they've been at in this location right here.
10 feet out.
Oh, he's giving you some tugs.
43 pounder.
All right.
Maybe 42 and a half.
Oh, he looks spawned out.
That fish looks spawned
Yeah,
out.
he's done. He's gone. He's going back to the bay.
The belly is now, instead of being full of eggs or full of milk, they're kind of flat. And sometimes they kind of concave in. When you turn it sideways, you can take a look and see. My name is Mark Wilson, and I'm a board member of the California Striped Bass Association. We promote the preservation of the striped bass and actually all the other fisheries that are in the California Delta, and kind of losing our water quality and a lot of the fisheries dying off. So we're advocating catch and release. If you can catch a fish from 8-9 pounds down, you want to keep to eat, they're better eating. This one here goes about 6-7 pounds, and there's the good eaters this size on down, and it's a lot of fun catching the stripers in the system.
That's a good one.
Oh, he's taking off. This one's got an attitude. Here, let me get in here.
All right, go ahead.
125 feet of line out. If we get this one to the net, then we have our limits. We're gonna pack up and head out to a restaurant where we have the cook waiting for us.
Now we'll take these limits of great eating fish to Summer Palace in South Sacramento, where Chandra Singh and his wife Suman specialize in Fiji Indian cuisine.
We use fork, Fiji style. So after cleaning the fish, I'm gonna take all the fins out and then cut it in the pieces like this.
Tamarind,
But tamarind is a sour.
sour, it's like a
Take a taste. Taste it a little bit.
Salt. Some red chilies, paprika, turmeric, brown masala, the hot masala, garam masala, we call it garam masala. I like to add some cornstarch to it just to make it crispy. This is ginger garlic chili paste. Bit of oil. Now we give it a good mix. We let it sit for like about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna fry. Turn it over. Now we're gonna make it in coconut gravy. So let's heat up the pan. Onions, cumin, and mustard. This is fenugreek seed, curry leaves. Add some ginger, garlic, and chili paste, some red chili, turmeric, salt to taste. Bring it to boil. We don't want to overcook it after adding the coconut cream to it.
Let's see, we got what, coconut striper here? Here. Oh, that tastes good. Oh, yes. I haven't had much of this before.
Hey, I hope you found today's episode valuable and it helps you catch more fish. And be sure to watch this episode again, plus hundreds of other episodes on the Angler West TV YouTube channel. Plus, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And remember, without our sponsors, there is no show, so please thank them when you can. Now, get out there and do some great fishing.